This is a quick video for how to stack Twister. You can stack it nearly everywhere, like this corner, the other corner on the back side of this, or this corner down here. I chose this corner for the example of this video. First off, you move to the corner and position yourself right at top of the corner when the corner is facing upwards. Then, on the straight line from your character and the corner, like this axis, y-axis here, you place your cursor beneath the corner and just simply start casting. This is harder to achieve if here are enemies, obviously. So in order to make this happen, you can use your teleport to just place yourself at the same axis, aim at the corner, aim beneath it, teleport, stack. The good part of this tactic is you can stack it immediately anywhere you want to. And when the teleport is off cooldown, you can stack it, teleport again in order to get the damage reduction active. This ensures more toughness for you and you won't die that easily. If you have to change corners, for example this corner up here, it's harder, but it's also possible. Just the same axis and go above this time because the corner is facing downward. If you chose a corner which is sideways, like this corner or this corner down here, you can apply the same rule, like choose the x-axis, go in there and start casting. This should also ensure that the twisters are stacked. If you want to make it stack in a doorway, it's easier to aim for this corner or for this corner inside here, but it's a bit harder to achieve. As you can see, the first thing didn't stack. For this corner down here, I'm standing right here because here is a corner you could utilize too, and just cast downwards. It's the same axis, but saying that, it's important you could use your mouse in here. But if an enemy just crosses your mouse once, you lose the stack because then you will start to cast at the enemy's position and this will result in casting inside here. For this setup there are several corners you could use. This one, or this one. These two corners aren't as good because the majority of enemies will be at this corner. Bringing enemies inside this will take substantial use of manpower, e.g. the monk and the barb have to pull it outside. But if you choose this corner, you can make it in here and thus resulting in a wide area where you can damage enemies. This should be your second consideration for each corner you choose. The first is always where can you stack good, and the second is where can enemies be really good, because then it's easier for the group to align the enemies. Saying that, it's sometimes easier, because sometimes it's possible, to not have the mouse on the axis but on this side, because then there's no chance an enemy will cross your cursor and fuck your whole position up. This is another good example for a corner. It's just a wide area where mobs can be pulled at. On area creator you can make several things work. It could be stacked here or here, but the way better corner is here, because the steeper the angle is, the more area can be utilized for enemies. If you do it like here, there's only like this area, like what is it, 160 degree, or if you do it like here, it's maybe like 300 degrees where enemies can stand. and just go in here and cast. For the same reason, things like this is a better corner than, let's say, this down up here. You just cast it here. Notice the twister don't necessarily stack at my position. Sometimes it's also better to cast it in the middle of the room, because then it can be enemies can be pulled from all over the place, and just do it like here. It stacks here or here. It doesn't matter exactly where it stacks, at least when it stacks, it's the important part. At the end, all you can do is sometimes just run around and try to stack it wherever you can. That's not a nice stack, but it's sufficient. The build I'm using is the standard build, but I'm using Astral Presence for more arcane power regeneration, Familiar Arcanaut for the same reason, and Power of the Storm for a reduced cost. And for my energy twisters, it's just for testing reasons. Never play with it live. Good luck finding the sweet spots.